How the fuck you doing? Happy Thursday. Almost there. We're almost finished the week. Once again, I am your host, the good old Reverend Grimm. How the fuck are you all doing tonight? There's Mama D right away starting. Here we go. What do you mean, here we go? Bill, what's up, Bill? How the fuck are you doing? We're almost finished. Host with the most. Well, this should be filled with Jaeger or something a lot stronger. It is water. I do promise that. Promises are meant to be broken. So, Alex, look at this. My own son has started in here early tonight. Alex Marles is joining us. Oh, and Bill says he's good. Well, I'm glad you're good. I'm glad that hellhole over there isn't treating you. That I don't have to come up there and deal with somebody because of that hellhole over there where you're at. Because, then the Reverend's going to be in jail. I don't know if the Reverend would be allowed to do his whole show from a jail cell because, talking about butt plugs and silicone dildos and shit sitting next to Bubba may not be a really good situation. Next thing you know, he wants me to put my hand in his back pocket and call him daddy. Daddy.
He said daddy.
Daddy? Daddy, maybe he's fucking dressed like Batman, maybe he's out thinking he's a Cape Crusader or something. I don't fucking know. It's definitely a hellhole. Yes, I don't have bail money, Mama D. When have I ever said that you would need bail money? You know damn well that if I go to jail, they are going to electrocute me on the spot or they're going to put a needle in my arm. That's why I've always said, carry a jar of Jif peanut butter with you. That way you can put the peanut butter in your ass crack, and as they are taking you in and processing you, you stick your fingers in your ass crack, you lick that shit clean, and guess what? Puzzle Factory, here we come, 6 months, woohoo! And you get a diploma. So tonight's show is going to be really new, really interesting, and a lot of boundaries pushed. So as you notice, we put some music in the beginning of the show. So we're going to see if that part's going to get banned. But again, hey, Facebook, it came from Apple Music. Go fuck yourself. So I paid for that shit. So technically I can own the rights. If I went out and I bought the CD and I made a copy, I don't own Avenged Sevenfold, but I own that copy of that CD. So technically I own the rights to that CD. So, suck my dick. So, now, I just spit out my drink. Well, not all of us can always be nice and swallow. Some people are mean and they just suck. Other people are really nice and swallow. The talented ones gargle. So tonight, we've got a few things planned here. We're going to learn that there has been a change up that is coming. That is going to come due. I actually have an in-studio guest with me tonight. She's really awesome. She's here every week supporting the show, and her and the significant other that they tell me they always watch for Thursday nights, which I don't know why. As Dee said earlier, that people are committed to me. There's a difference, as Ron said, being committed and actually needing to be committed. Hanging out with me, I think everyone needs to be committed. So what kind of drink did you spit out first? Okay, so this is where we're got to start, because you started with the spit thing. So obviously tonight's segment is going to be about oral blowjobs, cunnilingus, Wawa iced tea. Babe, she spit blasphemy, she says. Did it come out your nose too, or did it? There goes that word, cum, sperm, same thing. Did it come out your nose, or did you just? You need to be committed. Oh God, Damon's here. Needing to be committed. Yes, I need to be committed, and you still turn around. Yes, Shannon thought you were at work, so she didn't tag you. You said you were closing tonight, fuckface.
No, it's 8:00. He's probably hungry.
Oh my God, it's 8:00 and he's home? Fucking banker hours. Did you let anybody sit on the carpet, by the way, in that spot where Shannon spit her drink?
Listen,
because it's still under 2 weeks. Somebody might get pregnant if they sit there. So yes, I have somebody every week who comes and supports the Reverend
She
Show.
loves you.
She loves me. I don't know why she loves me.
She loves me more.
She loves you more.
Yeah, she loves
I
me.
think most people love you more.
She's never loved me.
Yes. So tonight's discussion, we are going to bring somebody in for the first time, and everybody's going to give her a nice warm welcome. And
Be nice or she will kill you.
yeah, be nice, because guess what? I told her that all bets are off in here. She can say what she wants. So you guys can be really fun. Your ice cream stuck. I hate when I put it in and it gets stuck. Why are you bringing it to me? If it's stuck for you, it ain't going to be any fucking easier for me.
Open it.
You really want me to open it? I'll slam this shit on the floor. Give me your tit. Come here. I got a handful of ice.
Fuck you.
Hello, hellhound. So, no poking with sticks.
Why?
Is it Sue? It's 9. Laughing too hard and snark. Oh. It's 9 o'clock, Damon says, so he's probably watching it on his phone. Is it Sue? No, it is not Sue. Sue, I think, would be hilarious. And who are we poking with sticks? I have never poked anybody with a stick.
You lying sack of shit.
And Bobby has entered the building. Bobby Reynolds has entered the building. Hello, Bobby.
Hello, Bobby.
So let's lies. I'm trying to get someone here, and somebody just keeps adding on stuff and adding on. What am I lying about? And my bullshit button is not ready.
No, I can get you 4 of them for $20.
4 bullshit buttons
Well,
for
4
$20.
buttons that you can do anything with.
And in the same process, let's see here. We have 10 people watching right now, and we have 1 like. Poking with stick. Name 1 person I poked with a stick. I'm waiting. I poked you with a stick. Was it a stick?
What color?
What color was this stick? Bill says I poked you with a stick. D, I poked you with a stick. What color was the stick? She just says stick. That falls back under Black Label Society rules. What's on the road stays on the road. So, what was the color? Now Bobby wants to know what the color was.
Purple.
A purple-headed yogurt slinger? Purple-headed yogurt slinger. So, as we are talking about dicks and
Well, be careful because you know there's somebody who watches the show who swears we talk about them.
I'm not going to even get into that because then that's talking about them and then they think I'm talking about them. But let's bring in one of the people who every week is here, who supports the Reverend Show and waits for her Thursday nights. Little poke comes through. Nah, well, I don't think that was a little. Ha! Huh?
Who wants to steal the dog?
Yes, who also wants to steal the dog. Everybody, please give her a warm welcome, Miss Jackie.
Hey, guys.
There you go. How are you tonight, sweetheart?
Good. How are you?
I am the Reverend as usual and always good. I have been completely fired up for at least the past 2 hours.
Somebody fucking baking.
I've been waiting all week.
Yes, that is true. We were there earlier this week.
Yeah, it's true. We were there earlier. No, Bobby, this isn't the person you think that we're thinking. This is not the person you think that you're thinking about. I know who you're thinking about, and it's not that person.
No, it's his fucking ex-wife.
I wasn't going to say nothing. She said her name, and now she's going to appear. Earlier, you had to show me that video.
Listen, I'm still fucking highly disturbed.
Welcome to the asylum. Oh, okay, never mind. I apologize. No, you don't need to apologize. Number 1 rule, Gibbs rule. Never say you're sorry. So, tonight, you decided. you decided to join us on a Thursday night in the Reverend Grimm Horror Hall of Fame. Is it a Hall of Fame yet?
We're getting close.
We're getting very close to the Hall of Fame. But you decided to come on a night with the Reverend where you know there is nothing sacred.
Absolutely.
And it is all fair game.
All fair.
And Bobby says it's fame. I'm so sorry for being sorry then. There you go. It's fame in my hall. There we go.
Where's PJ and Britt?
I don't know where CJ and Brett are. They're in Maple Shade.
Bobby's with them.
Well, then Bobby would be in Maple Shade with them too. So normally you're texting me in comments. They dropped them all. And I get to read your comments back. And we've had a couple good discussions in comments. You know, I think the one night we had discussion about vibrators and dildos. But let's see. We know that there's nothing off. But tonight, of all nights, you decided you wanted to be on the night that we were going to talk about oral sex.
And sex ed in general.
And sex. And we did determine something. Oh, CJ's here. We're just getting home. Okay. This is an educational show. I am teaching people about sex. So how could this be a bad show? I mean, come on. As a man to a woman, there is a proper way to give a blowjob and an improper way to give a blowjob. Right or wrong?
Absolutely right.
Okay. So now.
I forgot my bananas.
You forgot the banana.
Bananas.
Were you going to demonstrate the deep throat for us?
Yeah.
Oh, see,
with the no gag. With the
no gag deep throat. Damn. That's it. Somebody gotta go get you a banana or something. You gotta go get something. We need the audience. The audience is in suspense. Now, with that, would you cup the balls to get that full deep throat? Or do you just kind of cradle the balls?
Well, okay. So, when you're doing it the way it should be done, like you said, there's a bad way to give head. There's a good way to give head. So, you got to go all the way down to the base and then lick the balls at the same time. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, while the dick is all the way down past the tonsils, you got to lick the balls as well.
This is an amazing woman. This is an amazing woman.
I could have told you a long time ago, Jackie, and I have been friends for years. I've seen the good, bad, ugly sides of her.
Well, she just told me that as you get down the deep throat, you got to lick the balls too.
It's too much work.
Too much work.
It's too much work.
You're fucking fired. That's it. I'm up for sale.
I've been trying to do that for 17 fucking years.
Some people, when you finish the job, you know, because the whole point in giving head sometimes is to finish the job. You know what I mean?
Right.
Whether it's what you say, sperm or cum, whatever you want to call it. So when you're finishing the job, some females like to be on top and it fills up their mouth. See, me, I like to be all the way down at the base, so it just slides down nice and smooth and then come back up.
I agree. It makes it easier.
See,
I agree.
and you said you agree. Yes, that makes it easier. You know.
Because then you don't get the gaggy.
But now, does the significant other, does he like to hear a gag every so often?
Yeah, sometimes he likes to be extra and push the head.
See, now, me personally, the Reverend, he likes an occasional gag.
You push my head, I bite.
And I'll push Shannon's head down, but then she bites. And I kind of like that sometimes even more. Because some guys like to be bit.
Do they?
Yeah, I like just a little bit of pressure of biting.
No scraping. Scraping is a big no-no.
No, that's kind of like, you know, some guys where I've seen it when they're going, they want their balls squeezed, and not just like, like the things you see in the Chinese store, the jingle, ding, 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 not like that. They just want, and my fucking eyeballs would pop the fuck out.
You like a little hand motion too? You know, like a little stroking with the hand, while
Yeah.
the whole nine.
No, I got somebody said no biting. Somebody likes to hear a little choke. He's telling the ladies to take notes. Shannon's asking if Damon's hiding in the corner. I mean, if he's really not hiding in the corner, we can always bring one of these out and bring out the butt plug. It's not the Reverend Grimm butt plug, but it is the black jeweled butt plug. And if you're playing in the butt, you always got to make sure you have enough of this. There's your lube. I put him there. So.
Yeah, but there's a lot of different people that have different feelings on lube. Some like water-based, some like silicone-based.
That is true. Some women prefer water-based.
I don't like the water.
Some women like water-based. Some like the petroleum-based. But we will, I'm sure, get to different subjects. Right now, the biggest subject is oral. And it's not just for men. Now,
Johnny to cue the ticket picture.
The what picture?
The ticket.
The ticket?
Uh-huh.
Johnny, can you bring up the ticket picture, please? I have not seen any of this tonight. This is all the media that has been loaded for me. So now I'm waiting to see. So this will be a shock for me, too. Johnny, are you still in the bathroom? I think Johnny's pooping. Head on both sides. Yes. Now, the question is, and this goes for the women that are in. Now, see, I dropped 2 viewers. So somewhere in here, I've hit somebody's nerve, which is what I enjoy. So, for the ladies that are left in the room, and you can answer too, would you rather give or receive?
I'm kind of in a mood.
I like both.
You like both.
Yeah.
Kenny doesn't complain about the head game. Now, some women watching behind me so I don't get hit.
Hold on.
Who are we talking to?
Hi, child.
Are you guys on the show?
No. Where are you?
I'm at my dad's house. I'm not watching the show.
Good.
Yeah, because you
You're
won't
not
even,
allowed.
you will not even be able to get into the show.
Can I say hi to the
For a personal Playboy
Hold on. Let him. He
experience.
just wants to say hi.
All right, he wants to say hi.
Hi.
Hi. That is my nephew.
I'd say it's definitely
tonight
play
is not
on turns and
a night
events,
for you.
how and what they like. Now, my favorite share, don't like, and so likes. Okay. Now, most women I've come across like to be bitten. Not hard, just a nibble in that right spot. Now, would you agree with that, or?
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, so you agree with that. Now, some women, now that she's out of the room, I can get away with it and I won't get smacked in the back of the head like Gibbs. Some women get themselves so built up that they actually reach behind the guy's head and like pull them down in there like you can't go any further, and you're in there going, and then she picks your head up and you're going, what did you say? I can't breathe. Don't give a fuck. Get back down there.
My thing is, is I'm both. I'm a giver and I like it to receive it as well. But if I'm really turned on, then it makes me even like want to do it even more, if that makes sense. Like extraordinary, like you know what I mean?
Put a damn snorkel on. Okay, so now when giving head, now would, and this can go for the women that are in our chat too. After the guy is inside, now we're not talking anal because a lot of women go, there's no way in hell they're going to do ATM, but they're inside and they pull out and they want to do the whole porn cum thing. Who is willing to do that? I'm at the wrong woman, I think. And again, ladies, listen to her. I got somebody here trying to get all the ladies in the room taking a note.
He mainly did it because your brother was in the other bed.
Now, the big question would be is, and you don't have to answer this, but we will see if anybody in the room will answer this, because I think this actually goes more towards the guys. If you finish inside and the girl wants you to eat her out afterwards, will you do it?
I don't know.
All right, let me get back to your uncle. I love you, and let me know next time you're home, and then we'll.
Now, Bobby says he's leaving.
All right, I love you. Thanks.
Not a fan of a pearl necklace or facial, but tits are fine. Bobby says no, so he's not going down to the muff box and eating after he's already, left some swimmers behind.
You just got yelled at,
Who'd I get yelled at by?
James,
Why did I get yelled at?
because you farted in his bed.
Oh, well. Now, as I said, you don't have to answer this one. Damon says no. I was waiting for Damon to say, fuck no.
I didn't hear the conversation with James.
The conversation was if a guy was in the woman,
Yes,
but pulls out and goes into her mouth to finish
yes,
for the blowjob,
yes.
would the woman do it? And she raised her hand, yes. And I was like,
I've done it.
yes, you have done it, but that is a very rare occasion. I should have met her, though. I love you dearly,
Really?
but I should have met her. Look at the look.
Have at it.
Have at it.
I don't give a fuck.
That's true. But then,
At least it's somebody I know and trust.
wow, there you go. Somebody she knows and trusts. I know what I just digested, and it's not healthy, so my shot probably ain't that yummy.
Pineapple juice.
Pineapple juice, they say. Why not have a party? So, but then I asked the question if any of the guys would go down and eat their girl out after they just got done breaking one loose off inside. And so far, I've got a lot of no's. I've got Bobby saying no. I got Damon saying no. Bill says he loves you, Shannon.
Yeah, I believe somebody does.
Not fruit and water. Why not have a party? Now, would your significant other do it?
Oh,
Hell no.
He says no too.
I don't
Well,
know.
Hell no. But
Now, have you ever heard of?
really freaky. So, I mean, I would go inside myself and take it out and eat it myself. He won't, but I will.
So you'd stick your finger in there and just lap it up.
Yeah.
That's awesome. See, that's the type of shit we need is video and stuff. That's the stuff they're supposed to be sending for Rev Grimm's email.
And you will be banned for Facebook for life.
I will not show that. And I will not give out names, but I will discuss what I have seen. And I still got Bobby take fucking notes, ladies. Okay, so how many here have ever heard about snowballing?
I never heard of that. What's that?
Okay, snowballing is where a woman gives a guy the blowjob. He comes in her mouth, but she doesn't swallow it. And she goes and kisses him and then they end up spitting it back and forth in each other's mouth.
No, I never did that.
Now I got people going, oh God, no, hell no, fuck no, oh Lordy. I got people with barfy faces. I mean, I don't get it. I mean,
Who did that happen to?
what?
Oh, that was on the road, stays on the road, right?
What's on the road stays the road? That's a Nantucket sled ride.
No, I thought somebody did that to Naked Hearts.
No,
Somebody did that to Nikki Six.
no. Wasted protein, just swallow. Well, it's kind of like a Nantucket sled ride. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but that's where a girl is giving a guy a blowjob, and this is the time she does not want him to come in her mouth, and she feels it coming, so she whips it out real quick and puts it under his shirt, gets it all over his stomach, and then starts going like this. So that's a Nantucket sled ride. Now the guy's got to walk around, and he's got, sperm all over his stomach, and it's just a bad scene, especially if you're out working with a band and there's no change of clothes. So now you're playing a whole show with sperm on your stomach.
Let me ask you this question. Some guys, I mean, it can go for men and female. Some guys aren't, they're not into this. But how do you feel about, like, eating booty? Like, do you feel as though as a man, if a girl wants to lick your ass, it's okay?
Shannon's over here like,
Yep.
she's like, no.
I know what I feed you. I know what comes out of your ass. I am not going anywhere near that. It took 11 years. It took 15 years for you to get me to do anal. I am not doing that. Cross the line. Absolutely not. Get one of your side pieces to do it.
Get a side piece to lick my booty. Gotta eat the booty like groceries. There's Damon. That's right.
Nope.
I'm waiting for some of the other ones that he's so known for. All right, I'm going to call y'all and agree with Shannon. Damn, Bobby's gagging on that one. Bobby, fuck no. I did girl's ass. Hell yeah, man. Okay, so, but as long as she's just gotten out of the shower and hasn't copped one out yet or anything, and she wants to get in that 69 position, yeah, okay, there it is right there.
With my stomach issues and my health issues, it's just not something that...
With your stomach and health issues the way things are, no. When we first got together, you had your booty eaten.
I don't remember.
You don't remember because you said you were drunk.
If you're gonna do anal, like, I feel like the guy, you can spit down there and lube it up, but it is nothing like your ass licked and then getting that thing slid right in that motherfucker. Like, that's the best.
So you're telling me that you like to get the booty licked and then get it in the butt?
Well, I was recently a virgin in the ass until recently, but I mean, it's okay. It's
Good
okay.
lube makes a difference.
Good lube, Shannon said, makes a difference.
Butt plugs help. Start with silicone.
Yes, she said butt plugs do help. Start with silicone. Silicone you can get in different sizes.
We'll go to Spencer's together.
She
There
said
we'll
we'll
go. We'll have a Rev Grimm pop-up show at Spencer's.
A Rev Grimm pop-up show at Spencer's. I think we need to go to like Fantasy Gifts. Or if you are doing anal, some women like these things. So you play with the front while he's playing at the back, and supposedly it makes it 10 times better.
Yeah, I believe that.
Which is quite interesting because if the woman orgasms
that's the bone that you keep trying to eat in the
while the guy is in the back door, it's all of a sudden 10 times tighter. And it's like, I can't do it, especially if the guy was right then and there about to finish. And then he can't because it's kind of like, a rubber band around a pencil. It's one of them deals.
Lay down.
So, I mean, yes, I will congratulate you on that. That is a big step. And that is something that I have I read about it before we did it. It's a very, very big trust issue between two people. It's not just something that you can just go to anybody and go, hey, by the way, tonight I'm just going to put it in your ass. It doesn't work this way. First date, look, I gave you a lobster. Guess what you're doing? No, it's very, very big trust issue. And a lot of people, they see these porn movies and they see these women and they're just kind of like, right into it. And it's like, it's not like
work in there. Like, it's like, especially if you're not used to it, that thing hurts. Like, you got to ease it on in.
Shannon finds sometimes that she has to reposition to get things to work better for her.
Yeah, I definitely hear that. Yeah.
And she also finds, I'm giving away her secrets. She finds that
having a cold nose on my butt cheeks doesn't help.
Yeah, that doesn't help. Dog, trying to, what you doing there?
Luna leaves.
But
Freya does not.
Was talking to me so much to me about for us to try at some point. Yes. You try it. Like I said, Shannon finds for her top is better.
I have control.
She has control over it, which is fine because I believe in that type of situation, the woman should have control over that situation. That's not a man thing to turn around and go, no, you're fine. You're just going to stay how you are. That's not.
No, I fucking
that's not a two-way relationship. That is straight one-way relationship, and that is not a relationship.
Unless it's dog food.
Unless it's dog food. Dog food is a completely different story. Look, if I am bringing home dog food
ain't getting brought home. Not here.
First off, dog food doesn't get brought home. Second, look, you need to go. But I don't have a place to stay tonight. That's not my problem. You were a piece of dog food. I wasn't offering you a place to stay. Sleep with the dogs.
Kim's done it. Ginger's done it.
Yeah, Kim has done it. Yeah, Ginger has said, that's it. Go outside and sleep with the dogs. Yes. Even the whole thing with oral. I think oral is also, as it's a 50-50 thing, but you have to trust your partner just as much as your partner has to trust you. Like, it's one of the things I'll ask you, is that something you would like tonight? And I always get, well, if you want. That's not what I asked.
Yeah, but it's complicated.
Yes, we know, again, as most people heard last week, things are a lot more complicated on this end now than they were before.
I have a rule. I can get a freak if somebody wants me to get, but stop it. I'm not sucking no dick on the first day. I'm sorry. On the second, yeah, maybe the second day. Not the
second, not the first. All right, so Jackie doesn't do head on the first date. After the second date, we're all good. There we go.
Man.
We can do this the second date. How many dates is this? This is still the first. Well, it's after midnight. Can we go on a date right now?
3 a.m. breakfast.
3 a.m. breakfast. There you go. Is our second date. There you go.
Here we go.
So, and like most people last week learned in the chat that myself and Shannon, we have, I guess you would say, the open relationship. Open marriage. Shannon doesn't mess. Shannon would mess with another woman. And I know you were saying how you had gotten confused. There's times that Shannon's played around and it was me, Shannon, and somebody else. But there's also been times where Shannon just goes, no, I'm good sitting and watching. And that's her thing. But that's also the same thing too about how there's no head on the first date. No, there's no eating. And no, I would not expect.
There's boundaries.
Yeah, I would not expect head. And even if it was like a more than one time thing, like it was a multiple time
Well,
thing.
roadhead's off the question. Roadhead you can get whenever you want.
Roadhead? Roadhead from who? You?
Every time we were in the fucking Jeep.
Yeah, that's true. Every time we were in a Jeep, got roadhead. But even if it's like a multiple time thing, like I'm going to see this girl again and again and again, and Shannon's fine with this woman, there's most likely not going to be head in either direction because that's bark 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 bark. That's saved for, I think, a significant other, because that is a special bond between you and the significant other.
It's more personal, and a lot of people don't understand that. Like, I mean, I've been in the bars and met guys, and, you know, you're sitting there, you're drinking, first thing you want is they did stuff. But I don't know. I'm like, I don't even know you, you know? And they're like, but you'll sleep with me. And I'm like, it's different, you know? I think oral sex is more personal, especially with me, like, as far as anything.
I would say I would agree with that. And I think a lot of times most guys are like, they go out, they see a pretty girl, and it's, oh, watch, well, I can sit and talk to them. I'll sit and talk to somebody, but I want to build that. I don't want that to just, you know, oh, let's just do this straight out. You know, this is the first night we met, and sorry, getting some messaging. But no, I think like sex itself, you can have sex with someone without attachment.
Absolutely.
It's a release.
Because
I
everybody
think,
has needs at the end of the day.
right. It's like Shannon says, after what she's gone through with, you know, after having hope and everything, it's not easy for her, and a lot of times it's painful. And she doesn't. How do you describe this? You describe this easier.
What? I don't want you to suffer because my inability to enjoy it.
Okay. Now, if I'm messing with another woman, yes, I enjoy it. I'm not going to say I don't enjoy it, but it's that release. And of course, Shannon goes, did you get what you needed or what you wanted? Yes. Then I don't think, because I think a lot of times when something like that is to come, Shannon kind of, I don't know if she gets down on herself or she gets upset or she gets herself in a funk. Because, I mean, when we got together, she was 19, I was 34. We were worse than rabbits. You know, now I've had a hip replacement, and it's like, okay, guess what? You know, so you tried adding 3 people. Of all 3 people, you tried adding those 3 people.
Uh-huh.
All 3 people that opening the door. There we go. So it's, as I said, it's kind of one of those things. It's, you know, Shannon's always said, look, follow your rules. As long as you follow your rules, do what you're told. Do so much, but not say, do as I've set forth for you. and then it's all fair.
Right.
But no, I think oral is definitely a bond between, like oral would be a bond between me and Shannon.
Right.
You know, and some people go, hey, a girl might come into and go, hey, we're gonna have a threesome, and she might go, hey, watch this. That's her. That's the way she is.
Have you ever had a double dribble?
Say what?
Shut up. Have you ever had a double dribble?
A double dribble. Is that
Yeah.
where one girl's on one side and one girl's on the other?
At the same time, yeah.
No. Would like one, but never had one.
I think that's pretty fun.
I've heard that one person says like warm tea and another person said like halls or like ice cubes.
I've heard that. I've tried that before. I'm not the man, so I wouldn't know. But I mean, I've tried it, but I don't know. I heard the hall thing it works pretty good.
I would definitely be interested. Like honestly, the first time I ever had a threesome, Shannon had brought home a friend for me.
Maybe.
And I was like, are you sure you're good with this? Yes, I'm fine. And even the next morning, I'm like, are you okay? Are you sure you're not? Yeah, I don't know how I didn't get alcohol poisoning that night, because that was the night that I actually looked for the bucket, because I was getting ready to throw up vodka, because we made, what did we make? Angel of Death slushies. And what all did it have in it? Cranberry, vodka. I think something else. And we had a slushy machine, and we were shot.
Them shit sound good.
Oh, it was good. That is the thing. I will have a drink occasionally. But now, I really don't drink, because I can actually drink most fish under the water, under a table. I can drink worse than a fish.
Like that. My drink used to be Fireball. And then Fireball got me a little in trouble. So then I had to switch back to vodka.
I will drink vodka. The last drink that I had was at the Gift of Life, and they had the big red Solo cups. And I 2 fingers of Pepsi in the bottom of the Solo cup, filled it with ice, and the rest of the cup was filled with straight Jaeger.
Oh, Jesus.
When I was traveling with the band, little people know, other than somebody like Mama D, Reverend Grimm became trademarked. Grimm, right around in December 8th, the name Grimm turns about 20 years old. And as far as it goes with it being the Reverend part, yes, I am actually an ordained minister. I know we say no religion or anything, but Reverend, when I go with Reverend on the front, that is a true meaning. I am truly a Reverend. We actually got sponsored by Michelob Ultra and Jaeger. And when you travel with a band, you drink like the band. And the one night we actually opened for the band named Him, it was real big with the Jackass Crew and Bam Majero and all them. And we were in one of our favorite watering holes, and they brought up the big 2-liter bottles of Jaeger for each of us. And this was Thanksgiving Eve. And by the time we were done the show, I had killed an entire 2-liter bottle of Jaeger by myself.
Rip.
And this is why I'm surprised I still have a liver. Because this was like every night I was drinking like this. I'd come home from work, I'd kill a 30-pack, and then I was looking for more. So now I got alcohol in the house, but I don't touch it. Maybe occasionally I might take a splash of something. Let's go get a drink together then. Trust me, I'm about the point that I pretty soon I'm going to have a drink. I'm right at that stage. But yeah, drinking got me into some trouble over the years.
Hi.
Oh, oh, I'm surprised you haven't heard ours in the background. Oh, that's right. Our two are stoned.
Little damn this chihuahua, so you don't shut the fuck up.
We got the two of them right now are both medicated because they were just completely out of control tonight. So they both got their droppers full of the THC that we have for them. But no, I agree with you on a lot of those aspects. Definitely got to put the double dribble in the book. Need one of those. Write that down.
What?
Double dribble.
Double dribble.
Yep, got to write that down. Okay. What is it? Double dribble. It's two girls, one on one side of the penis, one on the other side.
We've done that.
When? I don't remember.
Angel of Death.
That's why I don't remember. Angel of Death. That's why I don't remember it. Okay, I want one that I can remember. What are you looking at me for? Look, I've been on almost 15 minutes. I haven't asked for my break yet. So, yes. But what else can we get into with oral stories? Now, when they eat the booty, is it just the tongue around the booty?
No, you gotta go inside.
Or is the tongue deep in the booty?
Not too deep, but you know, you gotta get in there a little bit, you know.
Just got to get like a little more than the tip of the tongue in there.
Yeah.
The jelly donut. Oh my God.
I think the best thing was going from the front, from the kitty cat, and then going all the way down and then back up. It was lovely.
See, now I did that to her, and she's like, I don't remember it. Well, same principle. You were drunk as fuck that night. You didn't mind it either. But now, how many women that are left in the chat? You got a Greek on the taint. Yeah, well, some people will lick the taint. Some women will suck balls. Greek, yes. Shannon says balls are disgusting.
I'm not a ball.
Balls are one of the best things.
Here you go. She's saying balls are the best things. This is
You gotta take both of them though. Like, you know, you gotta take both of them and put both of them in there and squish it around a little bit, and then take it out so it's all wet, and then you massage it all wet and stuff. Yeah.
I mean, if I must.
if she must.
If I must.
God, I really want to be put up for sale.
See ya. Take your dog with you.
See you. Take my dog with me. Now,
You get a fry to lick your nuts.
get Frey to lick my nuts. He's got to put peanut butter. We're gonna,
Our dogs don't eat peanut butter.
the old Frey eats peanut butter. She eats those little peanut butter dog bones. So, okay. So, we're licking the booty hole. Okay. But, and this is for all the women in there, who'd be willing to do the ATM afterwards?
Nope.
What was that again?
ATM,
Yes.
ass to mouth. I think if you were just using spit, I think you could do it. But if you're using something like a petroleum-based jelly or something, no, I don't. I wouldn't recommend that for anybody.
I think if I was in the mood and it was good and I'm into it, everything goes. I mean, that's with anything. Like, it's all, everything goes.
She is saying that if she is in the mood and it's really good, that she would do ATM.
And then like I also like, so I don't know if girls like it or Shannon likes it, but you like to get smacked in the face and rub it all around your face. You know what I mean?
Getting smacked in the face with it and rub it all over your face.
I've done that.
Yeah, she's done that one.
You like sloppy head.
Yeah, sloppy head is awesome. That I will say. You know, you get that whole porn spit thing going on there. You just grab a hold of it, and she's like, I mean, come on. That is classic porn right there, 101.
Absolutely.
I mean, because now with eating a woman out, that just doesn't stop there. Because once you've already got the woman worked up and she's warmed up, because gentlemen, and this goes for the boys, gentlemen, take notes. Women are like cars. They just don't. They're not instantly warm. They're not like guys. Guys are like, doing, doing, all right, ready. You've been ready like 20 fucking times in the past hour. Are you ready yet? No, I'm not ready yet. I'm not. Women, you have to warm them up. You got to get them going. You got to get everything going. Get the juices flowing as we'll go. So
let me ask you a question. As a man, or the men that are in here, you know, there's different positions in getting head. You know, the lazy head is when you're like laying on the bed and the girl just leans over. My boyfriend, he's a whole whore. So he likes it slut style. You know, the whole crawling on the floor, on your knees, looking up, like got you by the back of your fucking head. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I could go for that. Yeah. Now with Shannon does it a different way, because now there's also the 69 position where a guy can eat the girl and she can blow. But as we know, Shannon is also short. So when she's all the way up here, she can do the jerking, but it's a little hard to do everything else. So she gets on her hands and knees and kind of leans over. But while she's doing that, I reach back with 2 fingers. And then you start in there. And then the next thing I know, there's a big puddle on the bed.
yeah, that's a good way.
Stephanie goes, I don't think this is a show I should be watching. This is my daughter. This is my oldest daughter in here. Guess what? I don't want to hear about it. You've had 4 children. You were the same one that went to my bed one time and said, Dad, Shannon, look, somebody drooled on your bed and started scratching at it. Baby, that wasn't drool. It was drool, but not the kind of drool you were thinking of. But no, and that's the other thing. For a woman to be able to squirt. Now, I hear there are women that can squirt every single time with no matter what partner she's with. I don't believe that.
I don't believe that either.
I believe that is a 100% trust issue.
But then again, I mean, a female can make herself do it too by herself.
Yeah, but with that aspect, the female has nobody to trust but herself. She knows what her limit is. She knows, okay, I can't do this, or I can go a little bit further, or this is my breaking point, but I can push myself past this breaking point because I know that, okay, that's too much. I went too far.
So know our body too. You know what we like and the amount of pressure, and you know what I mean?
Now, with a guy getting a woman to squirt, when he gets the girl to squirt, that to me is showing that I trust you. I'm comfortable with you. I'm relaxed. Because first off, women squirting for the very first time, most women tend on thinking that they peed themselves. And a lot of women go, well, it is basically pee. No, different. It's not pee, guys. It's not pee. And I think the more that a woman trusts a guy, the bigger her squirt will be. And more multiples. Like instead of drink your juice already. Hi, William. Welcome to the show. Where do you see a William? Wait. Okay, but squirting is in. And squirting is peeing themselves. No, I don't believe so, because women's urine, I believe, has a much different smell than a man's urine.
Yeah, it does.
Like, it's, I believe it's because of the pH in a woman's body and the enzymes. And as most women here, where I might actually get bitched at, all women, and this is not saying that all women are dirty, but all women have a bacteria in their vagina. That's what keeps everything in line and in order and making things go the way that they should go. You know, this way there's not an infection, because if the bacteria gets too out of balance, then you have this infection, you know, whether it be a yeast infection or a UTI, or the same principle if a pH gets out of balance. And as I said, in porn, I think it's a lot different. I think it's because when people watch porn, they're watching a fantasy. You're seeing a fantasy that you want to see. You want to hear the noises. A lot of people, it's more the noise that gets them off than the actual video itself. But you see these girls and they're squirting, but half the time when they're doing it, they're down there moving it themselves. It's not the guy doing it. And it's forced. So it's like scripted. And in real life, I just don't believe that is the way that it is. That, you know, oh yeah, you ask a woman if she can squirt. Can you squirt? Yes. Oh, right. Hey, I want to take this one home. That doesn't mean she's going to do it for you. That doesn't mean that she does anal, that she's going to do anal for you. It doesn't mean that if she's giving oral, or even if she likes to receive oral, that these things are going to happen for you. And I just look at it a lot of times that I think a lot of guys have a lot of misconception about the whole situation. Like, oh, I mean, Shannon will put the butt plug in, and I love fucking with this because it drives my nephew absolutely insane when I turn around and go, oh yeah, Shannon's butt plug. He actually ran into a butt plug in the apartment when he originally broke in to get some stuff out. Like, look, you got to go in the medicine box and get her rings, because that's where her wedding rings are. And what does he run into? 2 shiny butt plugs. And he's like, you fucking scarred me for life. I'm like, and that is fucking amazing. You got the rings though, didn't you? Shannon will go out sometimes and she'll be wearing it. It doesn't mean that night that automatically that's happening. Where most people would go, oh, well, a woman's wearing a butt plug. That means I'm going home tonight and I'm automatically going to stick it in her ass. Guys, it doesn't work this way.
You can wear them like all day long?
Shannon can pretty much wear hers all day long.
The silicone.
The silicone ones. Now this here, this is like a metal chrome. Okay.
I couldn't find we lost it.
we lost the silicone. Some of them melted in the fire.
And that was quite funny. Tell
Which
that
is
story.
funny because Shannon looked in the one drawer that was outside and saw what a melted butt plug looked like, and the inspector's
Plus
like,
the bottle of lube survived.
plus the bottle of lube survived, and the inspector's like, is that what I think? And she's like, yeah, and he goes, we don't need to talk about that. Some of them have jewels, some of them are heart-shaped. The thing is, and like I said,
A lot of the pain that you'll get from a butt plug is from
the pain that she's going to tell you about is right here.
It's right here because it's sitting and it becomes uncomfortable after a while, and that's when you just
It's
gotta get
hard, but with the silicone tends on giving a little bit. It bends.
Like I'm petrified of glass. I will not use.
Like
glass.
she won't use a glass one.
It's scary.
She's scared that a glass one's going to break. But no,
Chances are they won't. But it's just...
she can pretty much wear one all day long. She started out, and it was like, okay. She worked her way up. It's a time thing. It's not something. Yeah, vibrator ones that can be controlled by. You can get a butt plug that's controlled by an app on a phone, and you could give the significant other the app, and you could let him play with the app while you're walking around the house, and all of a sudden it's zzz, and you're going, oh boy.
Wow.
And some women say that they can achieve anal orgasm. Yes, it has. Some women can achieve anal orgasm. And supposedly it's 10 times stronger than a vaginal orgasm.
Yeah, I heard that. I did hear that.
So there is that. But a lot of people, like you were saying with spit, a lot of times with spit and stuff, that dries out.
Oh no!
What? Oh no.
The new Game of Thrones, who they have in it. Oh no!
Sometimes spit will dry out.
Yeah.
Water-based lubes can
Yeah.
tend on getting very tacky and sticky.
What do they sell at the damn thing? Like Vaseline. What about like Vaseline and stuff?
We A&D.
Vaseline, which is petroleum-based, Shannon prefers A&D. It doesn't.
I've used Vaseline. It doesn't. I prefer petroleum.
She prefers petroleum-based because it doesn't dry out. It stays very, very slick. Some of the stuff that you get in like the sex shop, it'll be like an oil base, and it's a bitch to clean up because
The Vaseline can be a bit. You got to have a dedicated towel.
yeah, you got to get yourself a dedicated towel. The A&D, now this is where it's really going to come fucked up. Okay, so the A&D is good because you got yourself all lubed up. The guy gets himself all lubed up. Okay, so you do your thing. Whether
Stalker asked what you were streaming on, if you wanted to watch, and I went, you got to pay for it.
yeah, you got to pay for it. Once you finish, the guy cleans himself up. However, he's going to clean himself up real good. But the fucked up part is, even though you cleaned yourself up because of the moisturizers in the A&D, the next morning when you go to take a piss, the skin will be super smooth.
Smooth.
So you will have super smooth dick.
That reminds me of the story.
She looked over at him right away. Why do I see him cracking the fuck up?
So have you ever, I know this might be off topic with that, but what about, you ever did a golden shower? Some people are into that.
The only time I would say that I've gotten a golden shower
Is in the shower.
would be standing in the shower and Shannon finding it funny to pee on my foot. And all of a sudden I'm going, what the fuck? And I'm like, really?
And you do it to me. Don't even.
So then I come up with the fake cough. So then while she's up doing her hair and rinsing herself off, I'll start, and as I do it, shoot it out. And like hit her in the butt cheeks or right in the crack. And she's like, did you just piss on me? I'm like, no. You
So
better
only-
not have. And then,
Only in
But
shower.
I also
so I've never had a golden shower.
But I'm funny with that because
Well, you got to come over here because guess what? So now you get to sit. and
I
talk.
wait a couple minutes because he's like bumming and looking for everybody. And
I told him I didn't go much because I told him I didn't go out
that's
today.
what I just told him. If you want to go out, go out. Yeah.
So anyway, go ahead, as you were saying.
Bye.
Shower.
Never had a golden shower.
Not out of the shower.
Not out of the shower.
No, but when you've
Would
been
I-
with a man so long and you've had kids, there's not much they haven't seen, so there's really not much fluid that they're not.
Yeah, do I think it would absolutely skeeve me out? No, I don't think it would. Do I think it might be, what's the word I'm looking for?
What's it on? You told me something about
Like,
it, but I read about
interesting, or would it be something that I might step over the edge? Yeah, I might. I'm not going to say no because I'm just not. Look, I'm the Reverend. You have met me now as the other person, and you've seen the Reverend.
I had this fantasy, and I had told him, I said I wanted to stand there, like not in a shower scene, but just stand there and just have him piss like all over me from face to toes, like just stand there and then he was like, "Is that really what you want?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I read about it, and then he was going to try it one day, and I was like, "Whoa!" I can't remember what I read about it though, but I was like, "Never mind."
Well, the thing with it is, and as I've always said, there are many different genres.
There's no kink shaming.
No, there is no kink shaming. First off, the kinkier the better. It's like I was explaining to Johnny earlier. You never know. I may have somebody on one night, and I went with the old A League of Their Own and go, oh, well, what if I'm running around the bases and all of a sudden, oh, my boob pops out. And I turn around and go, May, who hasn't seen your boobs? And Johnny's like, a good reference. There is no kink shaming here. This is one of the shows that everybody here is safe. No matter what you're into, what you think, what you believe, what you want to try. I mean, there is something out there for everybody. And sex industry sells. Like there's Feet Finder, and it's just pictures of women taking pictures of their feet, and a lot of times it's just like their nails are painted or they're in a pair of high heels. They're not even doing anything disgusting. Or cake sitting. I saw that website the one time. I was a little interested because, this girl is smashing a cake with her underwear on with her ass. And I'm going, okay, if this sells, then fuck it, it's going to sell. So occasionally somebody will say something to me and I'll be like, so, you could actually sell that somewhere probably. But they have like peeing videos, and girls will be there and guys will pee in the girl's mouth and they swallow it. And the thing is, if you were out with no place, nothing to drink, nothing to survive, you can technically survive on drinking your own urine.
Oh wow! I didn't even know that.
If it came down to life and death, the very first things you need water. Water's number one. Shelter is number two.
An example of how Fred survived.
Food is number three. If you have nothing else to drink and your pee is all you got to hydrate you, Unfortunately, you might be drinking some pee. But the thing is, if the person that you're with has a UTI, now if it's just going on to the skin, it's not a big deal. You can go and wash that off. But now if you're ingesting this, or maybe in the eyes, and the person has a UTI, this is now a bacteria that can affect you and potentially make you sick, if not kill you, because it is an invasive infection. So there's a lot of different things. I mean, look, you go on to stuff like Pornhub, and there's a spot that says hand puppets, and you're going, oh God, please don't tell me this is guys just jerking off with hand puppets. No, these are guys making women into hand puppets. You know, when you can get this far up and go like this inside, I don't know. You might need a board on your ass, but people are into it. You know, I don't. Yeah, as one of the people here said a couple weeks ago, a guy asked one of the people in chat to pee in a cup so he could drink it. Some people are just into that. What are you, Johnny? Are you back from the bathroom, by the way?
We have a guest
Mm-hmm.
who we're trying to figure out who it could possibly be.
What do you mean you have a guest who it could possibly be?
There's a picture of it.
Really?
Yeah, but there's no profile picture.
Never left. At one point, you went to the bathroom because there was something that Shannon said.
The ticket picture.
The ticket picture.
I'd be fucking
You had a phone call. Could you what?
I'd be pissed about that ticket.
Something about a ticket picture.
Yeah, I want to smoke in the house like Jackie. It's something to make my life easier.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to smoke in the house like Jackie, too. Oh, it's small. I can't say it. That's what she said.
Receiving head while driving, $850.
So somebody got a ticket for giving head while driving, and it's an $850 ticket.
That's crazy.
That's fucking hilarious. I would actually go to court and fight that one. Your Honor, I was in complete control. My eyes were glued to the road. Trust me, Your Honor, I didn't even fucking blink. I was kind of, just stuck face first, Oh my God. Here, hide.
We got followed by a cop while I was doing the car.
Yes, we did get followed by a cop while you were giving me head. This one, a hand job from a deaf person counts as oral until we meet again. That was a little fucked up. I think that you found that one, but that's kind of awesome. Let's see, what else do we got? I know there's
not a whole lot of them.
I know there's not a whole lot, but there you go. Now, this picture, I don't know where it originally came from, but they are selling this in Aldi, and it is called a blowjob stool. But the thing is, you're going to be sitting on it, and look, it's like that shag fur. So you're going to have fur in your ass crack and balls in the mouth. So, yeah. Now, there is one picture before you put it up, John. If the load, now say that it's not down the throat, and it doesn't. It has, he's not down your throat. It's in the mouth. If the load is too big, what do? You try and swallow it down, or do you just let it blow out?
That's cool with the girl shot it out of her nose.
You would try to swallow it.
Now here you go. When the load was bigger than you expected, and that right there is the Arctic dragon. She's blowing it out her nose. The worst part about this picture, that is a Disney picture. That's Violet from The Incredibles. That's horrible. Thank God there are no little children watching. Mommy, what's Violet got coming out of her nose? That's exactly what it is, Junior. What? Come. And just remember, before I take my couple-minute break, which I always do, and you can still stay in as you will if you like, because Shannon's going to take my spot for a couple minutes. Just remember, gentlemen, to write down again this in your books. Okay, sperm lives in a vagina for 7 days. So if on Monday night, let's say tonight, if you have sex with your woman and you bust your nut inside, and then even though she gets a shower the next couple days, on Saturday, when you decide to go down there and eat it, your little swimmers are still floating around in there. So you are still eating yourself. Just remember that. And also, gentlemen, write it in your notebook. Sperm or cum live in the mouth for up to 2 weeks. So even though she brushes her teeth and everything like that, every time that she blows you and she gets cum in her mouth for the next 2 weeks, you now know what it was like to suck your own dick. On that, I am going to go take my smoke break. Gentlemen, Miss Rev Grimm. Gentlemen and ladies.
I'm moving over. Oh, your seat's uncomfortable.
Oh.
Your seat is very, 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 very uncomfortable. Here we had a phone call. Hi, honey.
What are you doing?
Trying to stay awake.
You guys are stoned.
Don't get them all fired up. They're sleeping.
They're not sleeping. They're looking at me like, what the fuck?
He's gonna go mess with the hellhound. No, I'm trying to wake up. I'm absolutely fucking exhausted.
Wait, if you're trying to wake up while you're talking, let's see if you can talk with your mouth full.
That again will get you kicked off of Facebook if I were to give you head on camera.
Not true.
And actually, this way, I'm higher than you. You have to get
That's crazy. That's what this fool said.
What'd she say?
What, baby?
I said that's crazy because that's what that fool said. He said, "Oh, you don't got bananas, but we can show them the real thing." I'm like, if you don't get out of my face.
Yeah.
There you go. It's the Rev Grimm Show.
Yeah, I don't have bananas, but I have a really, really shitty gag reflux. Like I can't. Nothing I've read or tried, I can't get fucking rid of it.
So you do have gag reflex?
Oh yeah, badly.
Yeah, I'm about to smoke a joint.
Go for it, baby.
Oh, how did your edible kick in yesterday?
Yeah, I think probably about a half an hour after I took it, it kicked in. The only problem with that edible is my chest gets really tight, and then I get all tingly.
Okay.
So we ended up going in the bedroom, having sex for like 2.5 hours, and then went to bed.
And that's what he was saying last night. You guys were talking about last night, like the average woman for sex, and he said 4 hours, and I'm like, that's kind of long.
Yeah, no, he was when him and I first got together. He had a bottle of mixed medications, we'll call it, and it was a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and everything mixed in. And he was taking one before he was going to bed to, help with the pain and everything. But there was definitely some like speed in there, and he'd be fucking nuts.
Man, I'm good like a good 30 minutes. And then I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, like I told him last night, I was like, all right, enough's enough. Like I'm getting really fucking raw. Like figure your shit out. Like either figure it out because I'm done. He's like 5 more minutes. And I'm like, all right, well, you better make this 5 minutes count because like I'm done.
I know how that is.
I'm like, I am done. So while you're rolling that, I'm gonna go get my gummies. Because the only thing that's helping me sleep at this fucking point. No. Freya's hiding. She's trying to get underneath the couch, and she doesn't realize she can't get underneath the couch.
Are they like candy gummies?
Yeah.
Oh, them shits look so nasty.
They're actually really not. They taste like berries.
Oh, it's a berry flavor?
Yeah, it's a berry flavor. Yeah, they're really not that bad.
Wow.
Like the ones that my mom gets, they're fucking horrible. Absolutely fucking horrible.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I tried one. I think where'd you get them from? The store or something?
What?
The
Skittles?
Skittle, whatever they were. They came in like a package, like Skittles and Starburst. I ate one. It was okay. I ate another one, and that aftertaste had me ready to throw up.
Yeah, these really don't have an aftertaste. Sorry, I'm dinging. Yeah, we'll have to come and get you guys one day and just bring you up to our shop. Yeah, it's you go up towards Trenton, you cross the bridge from Trenton going into PA. It's like 10 minutes from the bridge. So it's from here it takes about an hour, but from there it takes about a half hour.
Hey, then, right?
Huh?
Is it like considered like PA?
Yeah, it's Martinsville, PA.
Fireworks.
And it's funny because they give you the paperwork and everything that says you're crossing state lines with it and you can't touch me and shit like that. Like if you were to get pulled over, a cop can't do shit.
Oh, that's good.
I'll send you the link for the Nene. My nurse is on here. My Nene. I called you earlier, jerk, and you didn't call me back. Janine is actually a very, very dear friend of ours. She, the kids couldn't say Janine, so my daughter used to call her Aunt Nene. So it was, it kind of stuck. But Nene was here taking care of me when I got home out of the hospital. And Nene, you better stay on because if he comes in and you're not here anymore, he's going to be really, really, really upset. I'm going to message him now and tell him his favorite nurse is on. But she's where we find out all the crazy stories that go on in Mount Holly. Because she's a nurse over there. So, your favorite nurse is on. I was working. Oh, and his phone's in here. Go figure. I'm a prude, so I was quiet for Rev Grimm's bits. You are not a prude, please. I've heard that come out of your mouth. What, baby?
You doing anything this weekend?
I don't know. I know I gotta clean up the house. It's a mess. I just have kind of been in my own head and not really wanting to do anything. So I know I gotta do that. I gotta give Freya a bath, and that's a horrible feat on itself. I don't know.
Freya don't like baths?
Neither one of them like the water. Neither one of them. Luna will tolerate it. She'll just lay there like a statue, but Freya, nope, she wants no parts of it.
This little guy right here.
On the Grimm Show.
Little
Yeah.
Jack. He loves the water.
Yeah.
Say hi. Jack. Say hi.
Where's the big one?
He's inside. The other one is outside, and then Nina is with her puppies.
Okay.
I got a house full of, like, you would think my house is the fucking zoo. Oh, well, here's one of the puppies right here.
Oh my God! Look at the baby. No.
Girl.
She's cute.
That's not your puppy.
Oh, see, Luna loves the puppies. Luna loves puppies and kittens and all of that.
And the dog's when you were here that the other pet, the brown one, what is she? Red, whatever. The one I brought outside, she's the mom of the fucking puppy and everything.
Yeah. Hi, Ron. But that's the problem with like smoking the weed. I can't do it because I cough so bad. I fucking have an asthma attack.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, that's not good.
So, I mean, I've tried different strains and everything like that, and everything that I do, like indigo, anything with indigo in it makes him fucking nuts. He gets paranoid, he flips out, like he's, crazy.
I thought that was like a downer, right?
Yeah. So, your nurse is here who said she was being quiet because she's a prude.
Who, Janine?
I called bullshit.
No bullshit button tonight.
I know, I have no bullshit buttons tonight. And then Mr. Ron's here, and Jackie's got puppies and didn't tell me.
You said you didn't like the little dog.
I don't like little dogs, but I like puppies.
Well, since she put that up, then I won't go with what I would go with. Of course she's got puppies.
Well, yeah, all females have
All
puppies.
females have puppies.
Yeah, but they were little.
Well,
Yeah, there's Shih Tzu and Chihuahua.
Yeah, they're Shih Tzu Chihuahuas.
Chihuahua.
Chihuahua. Well, you like Buck. Buck is a little.
Grimm is back from break.
Grimm is back from break. Yeah, say hi to Nene. She is in the chat.
John, Mr. Ron, how are you? What's up? Hello, Janine. Have you been here the whole time? Because
Nene.
I'm a prude, so I was quiet for Rev Grimm. Oh, there's bullshit. I got my bullshit going. There he is.
A bullshit?
The bullshit. There you go.
Hellhound's here with you too.
And the Hellhound's here. The stoned Hellhound. So you've been quiet. So you're trying to tell me you've been behaving. Have you listened to the whole show? Because we had a whole show tonight about oral and anal, and our friend Jackie here, who is always on every week. Can't thank her enough because, again, there you go. You were pretty much here the whole night. And without people like you and Ron and Janine and Dee Dee and Jackie, none of these shows are possible.
I just got to tell the world we had sex for 2 hours last night.
Yes, see, there's nothing wrong with some
But also, look what's in front of you.
long sex. What's in front of me? Oh, the gummies. Yeah, well, the gummies help. I take a Klonopin, I'm good to go. But then again,
Jackie said she hasn't had a good one. They all have like really shitty taste.
no, you gotta come see me.
We're planning on going up there.
We'll get you some good tasting ones. Janine says she learned a lot.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm scared what she learned. So yeah. So it's
Nene needs to call me tomorrow.
oh, Shannon says Nene needs to call her tomorrow. So yeah, see, that's what we need to do to be able to smoke in the house, but we won't smoke in the house.
Flop. The whole ground. Why are you looking at me like that? What is the matter with you?
She's so yes, it's definitely been a good night. I'm glad that you joined with me tonight.
I'm gonna go put the
having me.
Huh?
I said thank you for having me.
Oh, Martin, not a problem.
We may get together this weekend with them.
I'm hoping you're having fun. We may get together with them this weekend. Okay, we get together with them. What am I doing on the? What's the bullshit? What's a bullshit? Bullshit that Janine learned a lot, or bullshit that she's having fun? I think she's having fun tonight, and she's definitely got to be herself, and as I said, I hope you had an amazing time with us tonight, and you're more than welcome to, once we close out the show, we got a little bit of time left. We're going to see how much more trouble we can get into for the next half hour, which is usually, for me, is always some kind of trouble. If I'm not in trouble, there's a puppy. Puppy wants to be on camera. Yeah, it's usually how our dogs are. Yep, I'm just gonna look away. Nothing going on to see here. So yeah. So let's see. We've hit the anal spot. And supposedly also in anal too. Supposedly when you do anal, it's closer to the G spot than actually going through the vagina.
Is it?
They say it is. Reverend Grimm would not lie. And if that bullshit button goes off, I swear to God,
I think I'm gonna have to try it more. I gotta
There you
invest.
go.
I gotta invest in one of them butt plugs. You guys got me curious now.
There you go. To the significant other, you're going to have to tell me, fill in. I like extreme details. I do have an email. You know, I have a phone line. You know, get one of those phone calls and all of a sudden.
We can send you and Shannon, some pictures of me.
Do what?
I could send you and Shannon some pictures of me to the email.
There you go.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
I don't know who this little kid is, but I would love to find him and just get him to. Shannon is going to get me a bullshit button for my desk. But yeah, pictures are always accepted. As we said, the Reverend Grimm does not discriminate. He does not say no. I'm always looking for some kind of topics and discussions. One of the discussions I will bring up is actually business real quick. See, again, certain things I've talked about and I've watched the numbers and I've watched them drop. So you know what that means? That means that Grimm and my co-host Jackie and I are doing exactly what Grimm has been set here to do. Twist that fucking screw that is inside your mind that is so taboo that you don't know what to do with it. Well, guess what? This is where taboo happens, baby. There's nothing held back. Wait until we start getting really half-naked women on the show, and then let's see what fucking happens. So, I mean, it's I deemed.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen on the show. Don't watch the numbers. Do your show. Worry about the numbers later. I don't worry about the numbers. You know what? If people can't sit here and hang out because we're talking about something that offends them, that's why there is a chat. And you can say, look, I don't like what you talk about. Okay. You may not like what I talk about, but I see a lot of other people here who are here to see what I have to say or what I'm going to say next.
Is Nene still in chat because we're texting now?
That is true. Is Nene still in chat? I don't know if Janine is still in chat. Oh, you're texting.
I told her about Lisa because that will be the exception to the one.
Yes. But I'm going to actually get to a business part real quick. And then we will see what more trouble we can get into. If you're looking to get into some trouble, again, Johnny, you can always, let's see here. Yep, there's the live line. And if you could run a banner across for the email, if somebody wants to send email, and you can have the emails read every Thursday, which that's going to be part of our business. Rev Grimm Basement Show, Mr. Nast at gmail.com. You can send me your email. If you want to be anonymous, I can keep you anonymous. If you want me to say who you are, I can say who you are. I can read it live. I can keep it to myself. You can send pictures. You can tell me to fuck myself. However you want to go with it, I'm good to go. And I will not be upset if you call me an asshole either. I am Mr. Asshole, besides Mr. Reverend Grimm. And I am not only a client, I am the president of the club. So, business show. Business part of the show. You are here with business part of us. So, earlier tonight, John, I'm bringing this on, and I said I was going to. We had a meeting between all of us here at the Basement Show, which is myself and Johnny, Mr. Nast, Mr. Ron, Shannon, DD. Morgan didn't make it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did I miss anybody?
No, before you did text, she was on antibiotics.
Okay.
And you know, sometimes you get that good old run antibiotics and
Yeah.
turn to shit.
Yeah. Okay. So next week, unfortunately, there aren't going to be any shows Monday through Friday. There's no Monday night. There's no Tuesday night entertainment. Wednesday night TNT. There will be no Thursday night Reverend Grimm Show. And there will be no Friday night movie night. Starting November 7th, we will be back in studio. The 7th is a Tuesday. And I don't know exactly what show that will be called, but that will be with Mr. Ron and Mr. Nast. On Wednesday night, we're having the ladies special.
Blue light special.
It's the blue light special, the ladies are going to possibly call it. And the ladies are going to run the show for the night. And it's just the ladies. Gentlemen, you are more than welcome. You're welcome to come in and ask questions. Watch the show. But it is going to be ladies' night. And then also tonight before everything closes out, Jackie, make sure you stay signed in with us even after closing time. Once we shut it down. Because I think me and Johnny have something to talk to you about. And unfortunately, yours truly will no longer be on Thursday nights. I will be moving to Friday nights to take over for the finish out the week. But lo and behold, as we all know right now, the Reverend Grimm Show is mature audiences. So we are talking like not rated or rated R. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You're about to see what exactly the Rev Grimm Show is about. We will be moving up into the X version. That is right. There could be porn videos, porn sounds. You name it, it's coming. Or sperming. All depends on what you prefer. So.
No, we just got threatened with an ED visit next week.
We're getting a visit next week. I always like visits. I will be on my best behavior. That is a bullshit button.
You're never on your behavior when you need.
I will always be on my best behavior. I can't get him to say bullshit.
We're going to have to buy the button.
We are going to have to buy the button. So, what discussion? Why is it that I'm sitting here and I'm getting laughed at from the other side of the room? Here it is.
The bullshit.
The bullshit. What is this? Wow.
Don't.
Really?
Do you see why I'm laughing?
Look, I've been told since I had my hip replaced, I'm like a 19-year-old that just doesn't stop. You know, I get that look after a while and go, "Are you done yet?" Almost.
No, we had to stop last night because I was getting raw. And
Yes,
I said,
you had to stop last night because you were starting to get raw.
But
And
you finished.
yeah, I finished. I
Why
I stayed in the lines
Why are you all hot?
because she's stoned.
No, she's
So
like,
you've had an hour and 42 minutes with me. What kind of topic would you like to talk about? This is your opportunity now to bring up anything that you want to bring up. Any questions, anything, you can bring it up, and it's all out there.
You talking to me?
I'm talking to you.
I don't know.
I also did want you to let me know that
Maybe I'm a little high right now. I'm sorry.
You're what?
I think my little high kicked in. I apologize.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
What little high kicked in?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
It's a bullshit. God, I love that kid. Yes, anything that you want to talk about at this point, you are free to go with. This is now your spotlight. As I told you at one point tonight, most people, we normally bring them on. We keep them on for about 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
I had lovey doggy. I had a little bit more planned tonight, as Johnny knows what my plan was. So,
not happening, or
and you will find out that plan. Like I said, you just need to stay logged on. And when we sign out
is the other thing
and
happening?
close the show, don't sign off.
Okay.
Is the other thing happening? I was asked, do I want this to happen even with the host? And I said it is up to them if they would like to do this.
Puppies.
Because otherwise, their next opportunity is going to be November 10th
Puppies.
by Grimm standards.
Puppies.
What's by Grimm standards, Ron?
Puppies.
Things on people's mind. Look, you can talk about highs. Do you think sex is better being high or being straight? When you're high?
Or drunk.
When you're high, sex is better.
Yes.
Because it's more intense, you know?
You have more feeling.
You have more feeling. Look, I have never been against drug-induced sex. I promote drug-induced sex. Like, I'm going to be president one day.
Grimm for
You were
president.
behaving by Grimm standards.
Grimm for president.
Grimm for president. You know, if you actually, and I can't. I just have to change that subject. I can't go there.
Yeah, you can.
No, I cannot, because that's politics.
Yeah, but that's just in our world. If Grimm for president,
No, it has to do with the ballot. And I can't. More sensitive when I'm high. Okay, so that's probably not going to happen tonight. That'll probably happen on the first big night, which is fine. Sex being high, but yes. And many, many times you will hear me turn around and start doing the whole Family Guy thing, you know, a bag of weed, everything's better with a bag of weed, which is true.
he just asked me for that outside.
Are you serious?
That's all we didn't have it.
I do, but it is $20 a joint.
Oh, you don't have no money.
Doesn't matter. You ain't got no money. You ain't getting no weed. I got no money. You ain't getting no weed. I will fucking have a song of it. Johnny, hit my button. The guy wanted weed for nothing. Hit that button.
Come on, he's not even. The hell with it.
See the hellhound?
Yes, she is eating the iced tea bottle. So, drug-induced sex is better. Now, oh, here it comes.
A bullshit. A bullshit.
You need to find that little boy.
Yes, we got to find that little boy and get him on the show. But you are not getting, I am not giving you some of my weed if you have no money. Some people,
That's a new one.
some people, yes. Well, some people, I would definitely give some to.
I will share with some.
Some people I will share. And I don't normally share. God, I'm getting old. It's all this gray.
All right, let's start doing potty time.
There you go. Season premiere special of the Rev Grimm Show, Friday, November 10th. There's our puppy.
Okay, he's terrible.
Is he?
Well, he's
Yeah.
good, but he barks a lot.
Well,
You bark a lot.
yeah, I do. I bark a lot. I bite.
My phone shut on me.
No, that's me, Dingy.
Potty time for the girls. What's potty time?
So, day of time of sex. Morning, afternoon, or night.
Shit, if you can have it all three, why not? But
I am right there. Please tell the significant other that I would like to know if we could compare notes. I would like to compare notes.
no. You heard me? He said, "Can you compare notes?" He said, "Yeah."
Okay, we can compare notes. Look, I'm one of those guys 3 times a day, 7 days a week, double on Sunday.
That's a little too much.
Okay,
A day, 5 times a week, maybe a quickie every once in a while.
so you're saying 3 times a day, 5 days a week?
5 days, yeah. You gotta give it a break. It gotta heal.
I could do that. I could go for that. But Shannon's not a morning person. And she says a nooner, but that never happens. And then we go to bed at like midnight, and then it's, I'm tired. And I'm going, no. No. It's like, did you ever see Eddie Murphy's Raw?
No.
Okay. So Eddie Murphy, he did the skit. And when women say things, all guys, doesn't matter what the fuck the deal is. Every guy, okay, I'm ready. It's getting late and I'm tired. And what's the guy do? Okay. And every fucking guy is like that. And meanwhile, he's saying,
A bullshit. A bullshit.
there you go.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. You know, hey, babe, how about now? Not right now. Okay. But, gentlemen, mark in your notebooks. The second that you get the women to make that little noise, that little ooh noise, guess what? It's over with. Because at that point now, you now can turn around and go, oh, we have a call incoming. Let's see what we got. Hello, you're on the Reverend Show. Say what?
Present for you for your last show.
Oh, a present for me for my last show. Okay, well, what present do you have?
Been asking for somebody to masturbate on the show.
Yes, we have been asking for a masturbation on the show.
You got it.
And we have a woman that is going to masturbate on the show for us. Johnny, double my numbers.
Yeah, do you hear that?
A bullshit. A bullshit. Bullshit.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh.
blessed show.
Thank you very much. That was awesome. Thank you for joining the show and allowing our audience to hear that. That was absolutely amazing. Thank you. You have a great night. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I promised you by Halloween I would have it done, and it is now recorded. John, you got about 7 minutes left. You might as well come on and say whatever you got to say. John's like, I got nothing. So it has been an honor to have you on the show with me. It was very cool. We had some awesome topics. John is on strike. And I'm looking at your face just going,
I knew you was gonna pull it off though. I knew it.
There you go. So it got pulled off, and that is awesome. And as again, I will say thank you to that person. That is amazing. Now we will see how much Facebook fucks with me. Hey babe. Yeah. The Halloween task has been completed. Got to give her a second. So there you go, people. Make sure you share that and tell all your friends that this is the new wild Reverend Grimm that is coming. Second reason to masturbate on the show coming soon. What's the matter, John? Did you hear all that? Did it come through nice and loud? Can you believe I got that one accomplished?
It's like, okay.
Are you still on strike? Are you worried about the new Reverend Grimm show coming? Because I have roughly 2 weeks to revamp.
No, I'm excited for it. I mean, you're gonna blow. Blow.
There we go. John had to use blow tonight.
He brings out the worst in me. Okay.
I bring out the worst in you.
No, I mean, what you come up with is bizarre.
That is
Now
true.
you have 2 full weeks to reamp a show. I'm fucking scared.
That is true because, I mean, as I did deliver the news tonight, as we said, once again, we'll recap that news. I had said that I don't want Jackie to sign off. I want her to stay through the credits with us. So this way we're all here because we will all be back again in studio once the show ends. And we'll discuss, because I want to discuss something with both of you. John, you pretty much know. Ron says me too. He's coming again soon. Ron's not in the closet anymore.
No, he
Okay.
graduated.
And real quick, again, Ron, not pulling it fully out, but again, you know, deepest, you're in our prayers. You know, you're part of the pioneer of this family. I'm lucky to be on with you guys, and you know, you're in our prayers, you know, with our family here. And I know I can speak for the rest of the basement show as well.
Absolutely.
Starting on the, you're welcome. Anytime you need me, you know how to get a hold of me. Starting November 7th. Are we going to do 9 o'clock?
We gotta figure that out. I mean, I just did 9 o'clock because working till 8 o'clock some nights, so it's easy to come home, not have
Right.
to rush.
Right. Well, Wednesday we'll get into that. We'll talk about that. And there'll be plenty to come with that. But next week, tomorrow night is the last show for roughly what, a week?
10 days. That's
10
it.
days.
9 days, 10 days.
There won't be another show again on any of the basement shows until Tuesday, November 7th.
Ryan.
Put it into your calendar. I believe that will be Ron and Johnny.
Yep.
We'll be taking that night. And then on Wednesday night will be the ladies special. And I know right now that Danielle will be making her return on the 8th. And Shannon will be going on to the 8th, which is a Wednesday night. And that is the ladies show. He said, "Come, Divas." Yeah, we're gonna score. Yeah. And there may be some news to come with that, but that's not going to be dropped right this second. Guess what? People are going to have to sit and wait and listen, and watch. But men are invited to this show as well, so this way they can ask the ladies questions, and they have control. If they tell you to blow off, guess what? That's them. And then on Thursday nights will be open because yours truly is moving to Friday nights, which means we're moving to Friday night. We can get a lot deeper and dirtier and nastier and grimier and just so much new material. I mean, you never know. There could be a porn video that pops up right here on the screen, and we're all sitting together watching porn on a Friday night. And don't even go with that bullshit.
Bullshit?
You could say bullshit all you want. Guess what? You might see a girl right there getting railed right in the ass, and all of a sudden she's like, "Whoop, there it went." And it's happening. Why? Because do you know who the fuck I am? I am Reverend Grimm. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, please once again give it up for my co-host tonight, Jackie. Jackie, you did an amazing job. Thank you for spending the 2 hours with me and my boring self. I am pretty bored.
Boring. Great show.
Thank you very much. And I hope you had fun. I really do. Thank you, Bill, as always. Again, thank you, everybody. Without you guys, the viewers, none of these shows are possible. None of this could happen without you guys. We would sit and talk to ourselves, which don't tell anybody, but I usually do that every day anyway. So
That's what I was doing last night by myself till you
it's
guys.
kind of nothing new. I'm used to talking to myself. I mean, look at this shit. I'm actually getting more fucking white by the day. Jesus. So again, everybody, I mean, it's 11:04. We went a couple minutes over. We got 5 viewers. I got 5 likes tonight. Again, thank you for the call-in masturbation for the last Reverend Grimm show of this month until November, because that actually is opening the door to show you of the bigger and better things that are yet to, as they say, come. Everybody, until then, stay safe. Don't take any shit from anybody. John, did I miss anything?
No.
Jackie, any final words?
Just thanks for having me. I had a great time.
And thank you for joining. Everybody, don't take any shit from anybody. Make sure you're the ones giving them shit. And if you got to walk through hell, walk through like you own it. Peace.